Hello everybody, welcome back to Stu's Retro Reviews. And as you can see, this is a Firefly. Yeah, I'm going to review this very soon, but this is going to be a pickups episode first. Tell you the truth, I've not really been getting much lately. A few bits and bobs in April and a few bits and bobs in May really. As I've probably mentioned a million times over, I've been celebrating my 50th and I'm going out next week with more friends, just to a local pub, and yeah, more beer for me. Speaking of beer, I'm going to be drinking this. I got a crate of this off my mother-in-law for my birthday as well. I got a crate of Doom Bar. Now this is a really nice ale. It's an amber ale, 4.3%. So I'm going to have that tonight, right now. Ooh. I'll try not to spill it. So yeah, bank holiday, coronation being this weekend, so not really. I've seen a bit of it on the TV, but not loads of it. I'm not really a royalist, but it's nice for the country to celebrate something, isn't it? Makes you feel good. And yesterday, the pubs were crammed, so we had a few beers. That's a terrible head, isn't it? God's sake. I'll never be a bartender. Oh my god, I'm waffling on here. This is a pickups episode anyway. So, as I say, I got some of these in April and May, and I've also got a couple of gifts as well, which I want to show you too. So we'll start with Commodore 64 game. This is one of those games I used to play. As I mentioned before, I had a cousin who had Commodore 64. Used to play 2-player, Kickstart 2. Been after it for a while actually. But I'm not going to pay a fortune for it, because I probably not hardly play it, to tell you the truth. But it was a great 2-player game, I remember. I'm sure I had it for the Spectrum as well. Somewhere up there on the shelf, I'm sure. Yeah, Kickstart 2. Not bad on the Commodore. Pity I haven't got anyone to play it with, like. Well, Kickstart 2 anyway. That's the only one I got for the 64. I've got 4 Specky games. Firstly, I'd like to thank James from Retro Import Gamer. He sent us this. It's a gift. Space Harrier. Now I have got this somewhere. I couldn't find it though. I haven't played it for a long time, and he said he had this. He's a doubler, so he sent it to me. So Space Harrier was quite good on the Spectrum, I remember. I thought it was very clever how they did all the panels on the floor, on the ground. It did hurt your eyes after a while, but Space Harrier from Elite. And from the arcades, not bad at all. Okay, this is another one. I'm sure this was in the arcades as well. I'm not sure if I played it though. I don't think I did actually. I remember seeing it. Anyway, Dragon Ninja. I'm sure it's sort of like a beat 'em up, scoring along, beating the bad guys up on different levels, and see, I think obviously you can have a 2-player as well. It's also a hit squad, as you can see. Okay. So yeah, anyone play this? Let me know. Dragon Ninja on the Specky. This one I seen this was quite cheap. I seen it on eBay, and I really don't know much about it. Don't know if it's a platform or what. Anyway, here it is. Oh Mummy. I'm sure it's quite an old game. Made by Gem Software. I'm sure when was it made? 2 seconds, because of look. Oh yes, it was made in '82, so yes, quite an old game. I thought I'd give it a try. You know what I mean? Anyone play this back in the day? Oh Mummy. See, I think it's a platformer, but I can't be 100% sure. If I'm wrong, please comment below. This game I've been after for quite a while. I got this just start of May actually, and I've been waiting. You know, I look on eBay sometimes for games, and if they're too much, I'm just not going to get them. Say like £10–12, I'm not going to pay for it. But this one was only £5, I think, and I thought, yeah, been after it for quite a while. Made by Capcom. Leadstorm. It's sort of like a top-down racer, and I think it's supposed to be like a futuristic game, and you're jumping over different levels on the racetrack. See, it's a top-down racer. But I'm sure when I had this back in the day, I haven't got it now obviously, but I have got it back, and it had a cracking 128 AY music track on. I'm sure of it, and that's one of the reasons I want to get it. Because I'll have to review it sometime and show you. But it was a class game. It was quite nippy and fast as well, I remember. It was monochrome, but it played pretty well. It was quite difficult from what I remember of it in the 80s. But yeah, Leadstorm. Looking forward to playing that one. So that's all the Specky games. I've got some PC games here as well, before I go on to the last two gifts. So yeah, this one, Necrovision. This is like a World War II first-person shooter. So you're in the trenches, and obviously you're fighting the Germans, but things take a turn for the worse, and all of a sudden, I'm sure, zombies start appearing out of nowhere. German zombies, and obviously some experiment went wrong. This is battle, zombies, demons, and a host of hideous creatures. 18 different weapons, including what was that? Demonic Shadow Hand, whatever that is. Descend from the trenches of World War One into a hellish underworld. Take the battle online, 16 players as well. So yeah, that might be quite good. My kind of game, bit of a shooter, and also like war games as well. Necrovision, made by, what's it, 505 Games. Yeah, looking forward to that. Next one is, I got this in CEX, and I thought it was a bargain actually. I think it was only £4, I'm sure, when I got it. You have to investigate what went wrong on the tanker, why everyone's dead. You've got like a special ability, I'm sure of it. It's called Mental Echo. Experience the past to change the future by tapping into the final moments of the dead. So that's the crew on the ship. So I'm sure that'll be a good game. I don't think it did very well, but I'm sure I played it in the past, and obviously it's one of those games what I lost. And from what I remember, I only played it a little bit. It was quite a good game. £4. Anyone played that? Cryostasis. Got a lot in all the instructions as well. Yeah, not bad. Looking forward to playing that. My kind of game, like a bit of a survival horror as well, I would say, thrown in there. Right, last one on the PC. It's a Star Wars game, and it's like a squad based Republic Commando. So you're like a squad full of troopers, and you're in charge of them. And I think it's a multiplayer as well. So it's like a first person shooter again. So you have a load of missions, go on campaigns. I heard good things about it, so I thought I'd give it a try again. I found this on, this was in CEX, and I think it was about £5, and I thought, yeah, I've been after it for a while. Not a bad price, good condition. Got everything in there you need. Republic Commando. Has anyone played that one? Graphics look decent as well. Okay, so I want to show you a couple of gifts I got. One's off my daughter, one's off my son. For my 50th now, I mentioned to my son I wanted this because if you've seen the last episode, I was overjoyed by watching Picard, and I wanted something to do with Star Trek. Season 3 anyway, forget the other two. So you got is this. Yeah! The USS Enterprise NCC 1701D. The Enterprise D. Oh my god. And I'm sure I had this back in the day. The D came with the original Enterprise and the Enterprise A. But I never did this model. I did that too. If you've seen on the shelf in the past, I've got one of them up there. Another one's fell off the shelf. I don't know where it's gone. But yeah, I've actually started painting it. I'll show you a little bit of it. The good thing about this version is you get all the transfers for all the windows on the top as well, which is would be a right paint to paint, because you've seen that. Look at this, man. How many windows would you have to paint there? It's ridiculous, isn't it? But all them windows, all that detail, escape pods and everything, all on transfers, which is excellent. And I'll just show you a little bit of it here. Yeah, I painted a bit of it. Doesn't look like it's been painted, but it has been painted. And I've obviously done the phasers as well, the phaser rings, whatever they're called. Yeah, it's a bit of it. Surprised how much you got to paint these. You sort of like click it together. You can glue it together as well if you want. So yeah, there's one of the nacelles as well. That's painted. That's painted. But yeah, I will show you when I finish that. Not much to do, really. Got to put the transfers up, well, the decals, and pretty much done there. I got that with my son, over the moon with that. And the last thing, but not least, if you look just on the right on the TV, I'm going to put it on. There you go. So that's like a sand lamp, it's called. So you can change the colours on it. Flashes different colours. It's just quite nice to look at. And you just see there, it's gradually changing colours. Let's have a quick look at it. Closer look. So you got like a remote control as well for it. There it is. Quite nice. I might leave it in the shed actually. I was going to have it in the house next to my bed, but I think it'll look nicer in here. Do you reckon? It's me a keyboard for my PC. I'm going to do a shed tour soon, I think. Gotta be done. It's been a while since I've done one, so anyway, that's all my pickups, and I hope you enjoy, everyone. I will be reviewing this Firefly very soon, and hope you all have a great bank holiday, everyone. Cheers!